Story of a 13-year-old girl from Austin, Texas. Her name is Brooke. At her heaviest, she weighed 220 pounds. Took her to Mexico to have something like a rubber band put around her stomach to lose some of that weight. And that was after a previous tummy tuck and some liposuction. That sound crazy to you? Well, here's what Brooke said.
You think, why would you be getting the surgery? That's crazy. I've had so many people tell me this. But my desire to want to fix this problem is, I mean, I can't even explain. Like, I would do anything for it.
I got to tell you, I was really surprised to discover how common this type of surgery actually is among young teens. And it's really a sign of our national problem with weight, right? Just like this is. There's a new study at Florida State University. Researchers say that the American woman has gained more and more weight as extra pounds have become socially acceptable. Here's what I mean. According to researchers, the average weight of women between the ages of 30 and 60, that's 30 and 60, has shot up by 20 pounds since 1976. 20 pounds. So is fat the new normal? Joining us now to talk about this and some of the vital signs, MeMe Roth, president of the National Action Against Obesity group dedicated to reversing the obesity epidemic, and also health and wellness coach Kelly Bliss of the Association for Size, Diversity, and for Health. Hey, Kelly, I don't know about you, but the idea of a 13-year-old going through this kind of procedure just seems weird on its face.
Well, I think it's the natural ramification of the war on obese people, to do anything necessary to get your BMI to be what's supposed to be okay.
But if we're at the point, but listen, if we're at the point where our kids have to be going through this kind of surgery now, and you heard what I read at the beginning, that she's not uncommon. I mean, this is not a freaky thing. Other kids have done this, then, you know, MeMe, we've got a serious problem in this country.
Right, nor is this child suffering from a rare disease that's causing this. She said she would do anything to fix her problem. What she needs to do, which all children need to do, is exercise at least an hour a day, focus on lean proteins, whole fruits, whole grains, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables.
Okay, why? Okay, we
do what you need to do.
Right, we all know that, but why isn't it happening? What's going on that's changed us as a country?
Well, what you're looking at is child abuse. Not just the surgery, but everything that led up to that. The mother repeatedly says that her child can't help this. This is something that started in her infancy, through toddlerhood, through childhood. She was supposed to be taught to say no. She was supposed to be taught that gratification is not always met, and yet her parents have conditioned her to eat this way. But you
know what? We all are. My mother does that with my kids.
Okay, but
she's
not 100
happy when they're
overweight.
eating, and she always overfeeds them.
And if you were 100 pounds overweight, that too would be abuse. This child will suffer socially and physically for the rest of her life.
Kelly, is it child abuse, as MeMe says?
I think what is unfortunate is to assume that every single child who eats healthy and exercises is going to be thin, and that every child who is fat must have a very unhealthy lifestyle. The truth is, when people eat healthy, they will be all different sizes. The problem is focusing on the kid's weight. If you were focusing on the kid's lifestyle, it would be better.
All right, go ahead.
We know about this child that she is a compulsive eater, so what needs to be addressed is her emotional and psychological issues. And we know that she can't drive, can't hold a job, so it's her parents supplying the means of abuse.
We've got 30 seconds. What do you guys think of this study that says that women have gained about 20 pounds since 1976? Doesn't that seem crazy?
Yes, they keep sending emails to each other saying, love yourself, don't worry that you've gained weight, you're the same size as Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe was a 14, today 14 would have been an 18 in Marilyn Monroe's day. Women need to stop kidding themselves.
You're saying it's a problem. We got 10 seconds left, Kel.
The study showed that women think 3 pounds heavier is okay. I think healthy living is what's important, independent of weight.
My thanks to both of you. Kelly and MeMe, great stuff. Appreciate it. We'll have you back on. We're going to be right back with a lot more. Stay with us.